Everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Gilbert Moto, aka GilbertSzn. I have my bro right here.
What's up, yo? Abdul Guerrero. You know the vibes.
Yeah, so this is my debut with the videos. I do want to get the podcast over to YouTube, so I can have some of my listeners listen to it, see the chemistry in the air, and how the vibe is. You know what I mean? Um, you could move that over a little bit that way. Yeah, probably try to center it over there, or probably disconnect them.
Like that.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, we're gonna talk some shit right here in the podcast. Gilbert Season Show, Podcast 21. We're gonna talk about little topics, something relating to like toxicity between men, females. I know I have briefly touched on the subject maybe a couple podcasts ago, but not much in depth. I like to get to it a little more. So I'm in New York City currently right now, enjoying the holidays, Thanksgiving. How's Thanksgiving for you, bro? Let's talk about that real quick.
My Thanksgiving was good. I obviously spent the day with my bro. Thanksgiving is always a time to be with your family, and I always consider Gilbert family. So it was always a pleasure. Every Thanksgiving, I think it's like the fourth one in a row. We spend it together. So hopefully, there's many more to come. How
Fuck
about
with
you,
that.
bro?
Fuck with that. Me, it was calm. We actually played ball in the day too. It was a little windy, but
Yeah.
it was good. I feel like we've done that before too.
Yeah, it's a ritual. It's a ritual.
Yeah.
Empty out the stomach real quick. Get in
hmm
there.
Definitely. Thanksgiving was cool. Nothing really crazy. Like for me, I don't know. Like I'm not really big on the holidays now. Like in my life, I guess it's because I guess how my family's kind of orchestrated. Like it's pretty chill, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, like you know, niggas just sometimes go to family events.
Yeah, the
You
parties
hear
and
the
shit.
Omega tunes and shit. You feel me?
Yeah, the
But
parties
that
and all
shit
that.
that shit died out. I don't know if it's something in the culture now that like maybe in America, maybe people are less celebrating it in terms of family. I know Friendsgiving is something really popular right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's how people brought up like Thanksgiving, because when you with your family during Thanksgiving, you want to relax, be thankful for them. But Friendsgiving is like, this is where we turn up with our friends. It's a different vibe. When you with your friends, you a certain way, but
Definitely,
when you with your family, you gotta be a little bit more subtle. And when you with your
definitely.
friends, you turn up. That's why I like Friendsgiving, but
You know what I feel too? I feel like now that we're older, the niggas that used to hold these parties, or not parties, but like get together functions, like they older too. So like
yeah,
now they probably tired.
got
They
kids.
have kids. They have probably work the next day, Black Friday. So they
Yeah,
probably don't want to be fucking around with that. So it sucks in a way because you always want to see a big group of people, blasting music loud,
it's a fact. Yeah,
drinking. Everybody got a different family, but I hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, man. Hope everybody got to catch up with their loved ones, their friends, seeing everybody. We don't always get to see everybody on a day to day. We also don't get to communicate with people day to day, and but it's good to see my niggas around sometimes, catch up, stay in communication because niggas is only getting older, their
it's a fact.
responsibilities is higher. It's just life, man. But
I had a question for you though,
yes,
bro.
sir.
Since it's Thanksgiving this week,
hmm
what are you most thankful for in the last year?
Oh,
Let's keep it to
that's a
2019.
great motherfucking question. So I actually tweeted about it the other day, and for me personally, I can't speak for nobody else, but the thing that I'm most grateful for is myself.
Elaborate.
The reason why I say myself because I feel like everything that I've dealt through in 2018 was not a good year for me. And I feel like the way I mentally transitioned to 2019, like this is my mentality. So it sounds cliche, you know how niggas be like, "Oh, new year, new me, da da." I get it.
But it's
How
true.
how I apply for some people,
Yeah.
how I applied myself, I was like, "Yo, new year." At like January 1st, I was like, "Yo, I'm gonna come with a different vibe, a different mentality. Everything in the past, I accept it, I grow from it, I learn from it, I reflect, and I let it go."
Yeah, you move on, of course.
Definitely. So that's what I did. A lot of things that I was holding on to, I let go. Personally, maybe not personally, everything. Focus on different areas in life, such a lot in myself. So the reason why I'm grateful for myself, I feel like I mentally got myself in a place where I'm happier with myself. I
Yeah.
love
I
myself.
experienced that's true.
Um, I grew. I graduated college. That's a big accomplishment for me. I was part of a student organization on campus. I put goals for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you accomplished what
And
you
and
set out.
and, and definitely, I feel like it's been a good year. Like, yeah, of course, it's downs in the year, but for the most part, this is one of the best years in my life. I ain't gonna lie. I got to travel. I got to learn more about myself, what I like, what I don't like. Things that I didn't have the opportunity before, or
Yeah.
have that aspect of view. So I really enjoy that, and I feel like I'm proud of myself how I've grown and where I'm at currently and where I'm gonna go into the next decade. Like I'm really looking forward for 2020.
Yeah, it's a whole new life 2020 coming up, man.
So for me, yeah, I feel like me prior with the mentality that I had and the knowledge that I had before, typically I would be more down. Typically I would be hard on myself. But I've learned to understand that certain things could go your way, certain things may not go your way.
Life lessons and shit.
Life
Yeah,
lessons, and
definitely.
sometimes like when something goes wrong too. This is what I try to instill in myself. When things go wrong, reflect and be back like, yo, things could always be worse, because there's always going to be people better than you currently in life, and so that's always going to be have it worse than you in your life. So for myself, I just try not to get too high and not try to get too low. Try to stay neutral, and
Yeah,
keep it pushing forward, man. What
that's
about
what we
you?
do.
What are you more grateful for in Thanksgiving or in this time of the year?
For 2019, honestly, I'm more grateful for more life. The reason why I say that is every year we see so many people come and go, either with deaths
Yeah,
or like friends just come and go. It happens. So I'm most thankful that I was able to realize who my true friends are, who my true family members are, because not everybody in your family is a true family member.
definitely,
And I was able to realize like if you want to accomplish stuff, the best time to do it is the first day of a new year because you could use that as a reset button. You could forget the previous
definitely,
year.
and that's what I did. Reset button.
Yeah, you got to forget the previous year because like people say, "Oh, life goes on every year. It's just a new day." It's not just a new day because it's literally day one. It's a new chapter, but it's day one, and it's up to you how you take from day one to day 365. And looking back, another day 365 is about to come. I'm happy. I set out goals and I finished 18 strong. 2018, I finished it really strong. And I started 2019 and I tried to keep it going. Got my associate's degree. It took me a little while, but it happens. I got my associate's degree. I'm about to get my bachelor's in criminal justice. So I'm just grateful for more life. I'm grateful that I'm able to stand here with my friend right here and I'm able to breathe. I'm able to live. I'm able to spread knowledge. I'm able to spread love because that's what we're all about. So I'm grateful for life. Not everybody can be as grateful, but hopefully through time and effort, everybody can get there. 'Cause, at the end of the day, it's all about love.
Definitely. I like that, bro. I like that very well. And like you said, sometimes, nigga, even your closest friends become your family, bro. Like I known you, nigga. We grew up together, fake.
Yeah, almost 15 years. I can say almost 15 years. And the thing is too that people don't ever realize is they be like, all right, let's say me, him, is friends,
Yeah,
and I bring a new person to that circle. Everybody's really like they judge you or they want to judge that person. Like, yo, who's this that you're bringing around me? Instead of accepting it, if you really trust someone, if you really focus on someone, whoever they bring around you,
definitely.
that person has everybody's best interest. I done met people through Gilbert. I done met Gilbert through people, and although I don't talk to those people, look at the friendship it built. 15 years strong. Everybody goes through the ups and downs, but it's about how you make it. It's about how you pick it up. It's about how you make it through.
And you know what's crazy? Sometimes there's people that you may meet 2 months ago, 5 months ago, a year, and sometimes in some cases they can end up being better friends than people you know for years.
Yeah,
But
that
I can say
happens.
with you, like we've definitely kept our friendship strong, good and bad, and I fuck with that. Have you ever heard the phrase that you're a reflection of your environment and who you surround yourself with?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because I know for a fact in high school I was around the wrong people. No offense to those people. We still cool, but I was just around the wrong crowd, and it could have taken my life to a different path. But then I remember who my real friends are. I stay close with Gilbert. I stay close with one of my other boys. His name is Christian. Isaac, Jordan. I stay close with the close friends that I got, and they help me prepare to the next level. Because you can use your friends in a good way as competition. Let's say, for example, Gilbert just got a new house, a new car, a good job. You're not really competing, but use it as competition, as
To elevate.
motivation. Yeah, it's as motivation.
Hmm.
Like if Gilbert could do it, I know I could do it. Why? Because I'm around somebody that did it, and I know if I need advice, and I need help, you can always count on somebody. That's why I always keep certain friends very, very close. People say, "Oh, you keep your enemies close, your friends close, your enemies closer." My enemies could be as close as they want to be. When I got good friends around me, I know they can't touch me. So that's really, that's really what it's all about, you know.
Definitely. Definitely good intro. I want to transition the convo a little bit more towards toxicity is a big trending topic currently right now. Um, Before I start, I want to advise that I'm gonna criticize women and I'm gonna criticize men equally. I don't want women to think that I'm only criticizing them because I don't understand this, and that. I'm trying to give you women a little insight of how men's mind work and why certain things get men upset because of certain things you do and vice versa. And I'm gonna also give you a little insight of how men act towards women and why they act towards women the same way they act.
Why they say certain things, why they
Exactly.
go about it a certain way.
So I seen a couple trending topics on Twitter. I actually got in a little debate with a couple people. I don't even know them, but I sometimes comment. I interject in certain comments or ideas depending if they attract my attention. And that's how I am. So I seen the tweet. Some girl wrote, "We need more toxic women. The men been doing this shit for centuries." I disagree with that 100% because why does a woman need to publicize that, basically giving a green light for women to be more toxic than what they are, or entertain the toxicity, or push that agenda forward? I don't think anybody should be toxic, men or women. They shouldn't be toxic. So my response was, this is crazy. How is any of this justifiable? No one should be toxic. Why women always want to do exactly what men are doing? Men gotta do better. But females stooping down to a men's level is tragic. Maybe y'all could lead by examples and show niggas different. Not saying that it's y'all duty to do so, because a nigga could always be better themselves. But women are. But I love women, bro. I have a love and hate thing with women. Like women are prized possession. In other words,
Yeah,
you
of
know what I
course.
mean.
You can't live with them,
But
but you can't live without them.
you can't live with, yeah, exactly. So I just feel like I don't like that because why put that agenda out there? Why women gotta do things because men do it? Like I feel like why is there such an emphasis on trying to get even instead of trying to be better or try to do something in your own way? You know what I mean? Because nobody wins in that situation.
Yeah, I agree with that. Like I read that post too, and I read his response, and I completely agree with him. Um, Life is toxic. No matter where it is, life is gonna be toxic. But just because the men in your life have been toxic, don't mean every man on the planet is toxic. If you keep on with that, oh, my last man was toxic, or I had a negative relationship, so every all men are evil all of a sudden, like that's just gonna push you back in life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, touching on that, bro. Um, you know what I feel like women do a lot and it hurts them. I feel like they like to compare relationships.
yeah,
they
that's
always
true.
they always have this mentality of bringing something from the past into the present. And I always tell people around me or peers, even what females around me that I know, I tell them like, yo, you can't go out there with this mentality with comparing relationships because all that's gonna do is hurt your relationship
Yeah,
whenever that downfall hits.
that's why they don't last. That's why
And that's why it don't
relationships don't
last.
last.
And that's why you shit on niggas and be like niggas ain't shit. Nah, not every nigga ain't
The
shit.
people
This
you
this
choose
is
ain't shit.
a lot
You
of
know?
niggas you choose ain't shit because you choose that life. You choose that in particular. And it's like every relationship is different. Everything is different. Everybody's different, but everybody
Yeah,
got their own mind. Everybody got their own world in their mind. Everybody know what's right and what's wrong in their own
that's a fact.
interpretation. You know what I mean?
And being like, as I've been in a relationship for about almost 8 years, and one thing I can say is that every day in a relationship is a new fight and it's a new battle, and every day is going to be different. So like, just because you had a toxic day yesterday, don't mean you have a toxic relationship. Sometimes females say, or women say, "Oh, men are toxic because they cheat, they do unloyal stuff." But come on, let's be fair. Women do the same thing. There's women
If not
just,
worse,
yeah,
sometimes in
not
some
worse.
cases, yeah.
There's women, I'm speaking for women now, but there's women that they use men for their money. You see it all the time, or they use men to take them out to eat and then they dub them.
Yeah, let's
You
talk
know,
about that. Facts.
Men are worse. Yeah, of course, men do stuff like men cheat and stuff like that. But you can't just say just because one man cheated on you, every man is gonna cheat.
Exactly.
Because at the end of the day, like let's say you find, for example, let's say you got a girl, and she went out with me and I was a horrible person, but then she meets Gilbert. She's gonna automatically give Gilbert a bad perception because of me
And stereotype me
and
too.
stereotype him. But he could be the guy of her dreams. but she could ruin
and
that
have that in her
perfect,
mind and
yeah,
fuck up a good thing.
a perfect situation that she could wreck just because of what happened in the
And then
past.
you end up blocking your blessings.
Exactly. So like Gilbert mentioned it before, like he forgot about 2018 or he let 2018 go. Females got to do the same with relationships. Like let that relationship go. It happened. You got hurt. With every pain, it's just a new beginning. It's a new victory. The next one is always going to be a victory. Sometimes it takes you 10 men to be a learning lesson, or 10 women to be a learning lesson, and that 11th person could be the one that you could say like, "Yo, I learned." But if you keep on with that toxic behavior, it's going to be like that life is going to be toxic. Everybody else is going to be toxic until you let that mentality go. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I also saw another tweet. I think it was a little prior to that. It says, another female, it says, I am a firm believer that men definitely have to like you more than you like them or it won't work. Why is that a good thing to promote again? Like,
That's toxic behavior right there.
bro, why does it have to be one giving more than the other? Like that's how shit fucks up. It should always be 50-50. Of course there's gonna be some days that it'll be 80-20,
Of
80-40,
course, of
because
course.
people sometimes go through
But
things
that's what love
mentally
is
they're not
about.
there, and you sometimes you gotta understand that as either it could go either gently. Sometimes you gotta understand that, sit back, but ideally eventually it has to be 50-50.
Of course.
And that's how it should be.
One thing when I, because Gilbert sent me that, and one thing I said was that just sets back what women are fighting for so many steps. Women are fighting for equality, and I believe that women should be equal as
Definitely.
men.
a hundred
A hundred
percent.
percent. If I
A
get
hundred
paid
percent.
100,000, she better get paid 100,000. Oh, I don't want to work there because at the end of the day, she could probably be 100 times better than me, and I have females at my job way better than me. You know what I'm saying? But it just sets what the females are fighting for so much because why I have to like you more for shit to work?
Yeah.
Why? What about if you liked me first, and now you trying to get me to like you, or vice
Yeah.
versa? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like sometimes that's just how it is. Like you can't so you can't say, oh, I don't want to talk to him because he don't like me more.
Yeah.
What? It's
Yeah.
it's it's a job.
Or like the females like to play this cat and mouse game where they like to get chased. Like, bro, like sometimes you're not being direct with your words. How am I supposed to understand what your vibe is or what type of time you're on
Of
if you
course.
don't express? Like, I feel like sometimes there's a big lack of communication between genders. Like, they don't understand each other, and I would like to close that bridge, close that gap.
Yeah, come
It's just
together.
hard, but
I got a good advice to females too. For men, whoever, think about it this way: if a man likes you and you know he likes you, and you know you kind of interested in him, but you want him to chase you. Every time you want a man to chase you, if he's a good man, he's not gonna chase you because he knows there's better girls out there. When you want people to chase you, you're only gonna attract the bad people, the toxic men, the cheaters, because that's who's gonna chase you because they just want the quickie, or they just gonna be the one that they're gonna get you pregnant and bounce. That
facts.
sucks. Men that they get you pregnant, or they get what they want and then they leave. That sucks for females. But that's what you're attracted by wanting men to chase you. That chasing shit, that shit not cool. If you interested in somebody and they're interested in you, talk a little bit, see how it works out. If you don't like it, be honest. Be like, listen, it's not working now. I'm just not interested as I thought I was. Copy. We move on. But if you want to chase you, all for what? What's the end game at the end of the day?
Definitely, man. And this was another conversation within one of those tweets. The women were shitting on me. Like, I ain't gonna lie, but I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't disrespect women. I just call shit out, call the bullshit out. It is what it is. So this girl, the one that I wrote about, what was that shit? The fucking the justifiable shit that we need more toxic women. The men been doing shit for centuries, right? So she wrote, because I supposedly reference women as females, which I didn't think it was anything wrong. Because to my knowledge, you can either be called women, females, or males and men. Like that's what I learned in school. That's what I know. She's saying that, another girl actually commented. She was like, "You still call women quotes females? Dot dot dot. Shut up." And I'm like, again, reaching in the word in context instead of actual conversation. But I'm gonna sip my tea. But regardless, that's not the point. The point is that the original girl, she wrote, a straight man using gay lingo to be stupid. How innovative. So now I'm confused. How is that gay? How is that gay lingo using females? Like, I'm really confused. Like, that's why I'm
That
confused.
confuses me too, because like I'm a man and a male.
Yeah.
When I on the gender, I either put F, M or O, female, male, or other. I
Correct.
respect anybody who puts other.
Mm-hmm.
I respect people who put female. I respect people who put men. But it's like, all right. So I'm gonna say, oh, she's a woman. She's a female,
Right.
or she's a transgender, or he's a transgender, or he's a male, or he's a man. At the end of the day, they all have the same definition. Is what you classify as.
Right.
You classify as a female. You, a woman and a man, and then it's female and male. Male is what you classify as. I could be a man or I could be a boy. So what am I gonna call a boy? You know, like at the end of the day, it's male, female. A
Mm-hmm.
boy is somebody who I feel like is somebody who's underage, and a man is somebody who's an adult. Right?
To my
Woman,
interpretation,
yeah,
right,
a
right,
woman
right,
is somebody who's an adult, a girl is somebody.
right,
So I'm gonna start saying you a girl. And you're
right.
probably gonna feel offended if I say you a girl.
So, a person we went to high school with, she commented because I asked her. I was like, "Yo, what do you think? Is the difference?" Because I asked her, quick question, what's wrong about using the word female? She was like, because the term female and woman have different meaning. In science, the word female means sex of a species capable of producing children, and something about not all women be able to produce. To me, it's still the same term though.
You still a female though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like that's how I'm
Because
confused. Like,
I understand the term like being able to produce, but there's ways like you don't gotta produce, but like what is that when like the donors when you donate your, like they donate the eggs and stuff like that.
surrogate.
Yeah, a surrogate is still you still producing that child.
Yeah,
If two a man and a woman they can't have a baby, she can't have the baby.
it's still gonna be your child
It's still your
after
child
because genetics is there, so you're
because
technically a woman,
so you're technically a female.
to my understanding.
So
Yeah.
if that's the case, then if you have a surrogate, you're not a female because you had a surrogate. You're still a female. You still a female.
I know what you're saying. I don't know.
Listen, I respect the fact that women want to be called women and not females. I respect it, but I just don't agree with it. And I feel like it's okay for me not to agree.
Yeah, you don't have to agree to
Life is
everything.
not about agreeing. If you want somebody to be a yes man or a yes
I
woman,
hate that.
go ahead.
I don't want
They're
that.
gonna agree with you.
I don't want yeses around me. Get the fuck away
I
from
don't.
me.
Yeah, I don't want that. I don't want somebody to be a yes
Yeah.
woman or yes man. Give it to me straight up like that. Like, yo, this is what it is. But at the end of the day, I feel personally, bro, girl, woman, female, whatever you want to say. If you got what you got down there, you a female, a woman, whatever. If I got what I got, I'm a male, I'm a man. And if you in transition, I'm gonna respectfully call you a transgender or however you want to classify. I've met a lot of transgender people that switch to man and switch to female, and they tell me this is what I identify as. I said, I respect you, straight up like that. You know, but what do you think about? I wanted to ask you that. What do you think about how we're going to classify people who consider themselves transgender?
They have their own classification. I believe. Yeah, they do. Some of them transgender women. Some of them are transgender men. Some of them are. Some people are called queer, depending on what they define that as. Some people are pansexual. You know, those are things that other people classify them to whatever they feel. You know, I know for myself, I'm a straight male. Like that's what I know. That's what I feel. So that's just that on that topic.
Yeah, of course, I agree with that.
Um, Another thing too, man. Like you know what gets me upset about women sometimes, bro. It's like back to the woman calling niggas ain't shit. Like this is where I feel like is the problem. Like women have this freaking feeling that they like to challenge themselves, so they go after niggas that they know I would say are not typical. Like certain type of niggas who are very what's the word? Damn, you know, mujeriego, like fucking mixy.
Like you talking about like feminine men?
No, just men. Like whatever. I'm gonna continue, but whatever. All right. Women like to call niggas ain't shit, but they like to go after niggas to try to change a nigga. And
Yeah.
then when they try
Oh
to change a
yeah.
nigga, and the nigga doesn't change for them, it turns out to be that the nigga ain't shit. The nigga cheats.
Yeah.
That nigga entertains to multiple bitches. But I feel like I feel like let me not say bitches because I
I
know y'all
was
gonna kill
saying,
me.
yeah, they're gonna get
Females, no, not even women.
women,
women,
women.
like to call out guys and shit. But it's like you have to also sit down with yourself and be realistic with yourself and be like, yo, see, you gotta see the signs, bro.
Yeah,
A nigga's not gonna change for you. A nigga will not change unless he wants to change for himself.
yeah.
You can't change a person that doesn't want to be changed.
You
And
can't.
that's something that women have a hard time understanding because they go into these situations that they chase a nigga that shouldn't be chased or shouldn't be entertained instead of a nigga that actually wants to show you effort, consistency, and actually be there for you and actually showing you attention.
Yeah,
And you easily dub him because he's not your ideal typical guy to your definition, and then you end up
females,
getting hurt because you don't choose who's right for you. You know?
women like to treat men also as projects. Like you can't take a fuck boy and try to make him a superstar man with a PhD and a $200,000 salary.
What is it? Build a nigga?
Yeah, this is not build the nigga
It's not build a
foundation.
nigga.
Like you not that's not how shit works. Like if he's a fuck boy, that's the sign right there. If he cheated on his last 6 exes, she's special now. The woman is special all of a sudden. Like she's not you're not gonna get cheated on.
Yo, do you believe that how you get somebody is how things can happen to you? So, for example, if a nigga's in a relationship with a shorty
I know
and
exactly
he
where you headed.
cheats with the girl with another girl, and then their relationship fucks up, and then he goes out with the girl that he cheated on with, do you think? I feel like the girl should have it in the mind, like, yo, he could cheat on me too because I
No,
got him through cheating, like in a way.
I know what you're saying. Like the TYB situation.
Yeah, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you this from experience. Any TYB situation, best believe when you with the new person, you're gonna get TYB. I'm telling you that from experience.
Wait, say that one more time.
Let's say you're in a situation where you TYB somebody or you TYW,
You'll get TYB.
you're gonna get TYB. I promise you that from experience. It happened to me 4 times. You're gonna get TYB.
Yo, can you elaborate on TYB for some people that don't know the lingo?
Take your woman or take your boy.
Yeah, because you don't want to say the B word.
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna respect. TYW is the new phrase you're gonna bring out.
Okay, let's talk about this a little further. Where does TYB apply? Does it only apply with people that you know, or no?
Nah. So like for me, TYB is like I don't care if you know me or you know me. You still took what I was in a relationship with. You took them from me. I was in the relationship, and I could have been good, but you probably could have been better. You know what I'm saying? But if you TYB somebody, like how can I explain this?
So you could TYB somebody you don't know.
Yeah, you took his girl, or she took your man.
True,
and a lot of girls like to do that. They be like, that's why I took your nigga. That's not something.
Yeah, but that's not something to be proud of. Like,
yeah, don't be proud
how does
of
that sound? You sound bad.
Because you know what the next person is gonna do when you're not giving him something.
Mm-hmm.
The next person is gonna do the same thing
that you claiming.
That exactly. At the end of the day, TYB is another word for karma. When you get TYB, karma's gonna be like, copy you next though. You understand what I'm trying to say? So it's like, if you feel pride about TYB and somebody, I hope you feel proud when you get TYB too. I hope you okay with yourself after that because it's gonna happen. Like I didn't see it happen to me, and I said copy, but guess what? It happened to him too, and he hit me up like, "Yo, damn, bro, it happened to me too." I'm like, "That's your fault. Mind your business. It's not your business. Why you get into people's relationships? Don't be a homewrecker, whether women or
bad.
Male.
I don't fuck with that.
Don't
shit.
be a homewrecker because at the end of the day, it's gonna happen.
I didn't even try to talk to people that got
it's gonna happen to you when you happy.
Yeah.
Right when you're the most happiest, it's gonna happen to you. Trust me.
I have 2 things in my mind. Let me start with the first one. So, how can I put this in words? Okay, so I'm gonna give you females. Sorry, woman.
It's hard to change that habit.
It's hard because you see what I'm saying.
This is new. This is new.
It's new to me.
I'm gonna tell you, this is really new for us. Like, help us understand y'all.
Definitely.
We can't just understand y'all because a lot of females they mix it. One day they're this way, one day they're that way. One day they feel this, one day they feel that. So just help the men understand. And once you help us understand, trust me, like the good men, the men who care, like we care, we're gonna be like we trying to adjust. You know what I'm saying? But like, what was you saying?
So to give you women a little insight of how men act and work. So this is what I'm a firm believer. I believe your childhood and your environment growing up shapes you into the person you are today, right?
Of course.
Okay. So a lot of guys, realistically speaking, like they don't always have fathers, and if they do have fathers, well, it's 2 separate topics, but like sometimes you don't have a father, right? And you'll probably only have a mother. So in some cases, um, growing up, like you could not know how to nurture a woman, or you don't know how to,
You don't know how to be a man
you know,
in a relationship because you haven't
yeah,
learned
because
that
you
from a
haven't learned that
man.
from a fatherly figure or
I have
something.
a question on that same topic for you.
Hmm.
So like, I'm a firm believer. Like I believe this to death. If you in a household where you have both parents and you're witnessing a domestic violence situation,
That could transfer to you.
that's I believe that it will transpire. There's many cases where it doesn't,
Hmm.
but I believe it's gonna transpire.
Because in your mind, that's normal.
And yeah, your mind that's normal,
Hmm.
and it's up to the woman.
And it's trauma too.
Yeah, it's trauma. The man is traumatized,
Hmm.
and it's gonna
Not
be
an
hard.
excuse though, by the way.
It's
Not
not
an
an
excuse.
excuse.
Not an
Of course, it's
excuse.
not an excuse,
But
but
it's
if
understanding.
yeah, if you like women automatically want to like violate or shit on the man, like nah, help him, teach him.
Maybe sit down and have that conversation about his childhood. Like where did it go
Yeah,
wrong? Or where or what happened, so you could get a better understanding and maybe come to a compromise. Maybe things could be different. Maybe I don't know.
on that topic, if you do that, I promise you that man will love you 100 times more. If you bring out the man's like sensitive side or like the soft side of him, he's gonna see you as a whole different person. Like he's gonna respect you in a whole different way because you're not trying to be his mother. You're trying to be his girlfriend. You're trying to be his best friend. You're trying to be somebody who's helping him out. And a lot of men need that because we us growing up, we have a hard time. We have this like men don't cry. Why not? Or a man can be soft, but why not? So sometimes men have this like macho walking around like that. It's up to women to help us. Like I'm not saying it's your job, but if you really care and you really want to be with that person and he's going through that, like just try. That's all it is. You know, put your effort in and hopefully it works out.
Right. And continuing what I was saying too, like in situations where you do have a fatherly figure, like let's say your pops is that type of pops that like he's always drinking, or like he has a lot of women, like he's a thought, like
He's a cheater. He's a cheater.
yeah,
He's
like
alcoholic.
he don't got a stable
A drug
home,
dealer.
he's always out trying to get women and shit, and you're a little kid, you're a little boy, and you see that, right? So in your mind that's normal to you, be like, yeah, this nigga's wavy,
Yeah, I want to be just like my
you
pops
want to be just like your
mentality.
pops. So like you get older, and now you feel now you women encounter it's just crazy.
Yo, it's
Now you
hard, man.
women encounter these guys that have that trait out of them that they sometimes don't even notice about themselves. It's just natural to them because that's just how they got brought up. So they'll cheat, they'll fucking not be there,
It's not an
inconsistent.
excuse,
Not an
but
excuse again.
it's
It's
just
just
the
it gives,
trauma.
I'm trying to give you women a better understanding of why guys do what they do. Like, and also I wanted to talk about, it's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit.
Yeah, because it all ties in together. Like the men and women, like all those topics that involve relationships or like friendships, they all tie together. Like I don't know, like I feel like a woman, like a woman's best bet for finding. Maybe you might disagree. A woman's best bet for finding the man of her dreams. So like that's what they look for, their prince. What is it, like their prince charming or whatever?
Yeah.
If you want to find that, I feel like the best way to start is friendship. Like it's okay to be friends. It's okay to build. You know what I'm saying? Like you build that friendship, you build that trust. Like y'all talking because y'all friends, and then eventually, like I've seen a lot of people who were best friends, and now they have the great relation, like a great relationship. And I feel like that's because y'all got that trust, y'all got that communication
That's a great ass topic, man.
prior to the dating. Because if you're just talking for 6 months and then y'all start dating, it's really really likely that it's not gonna last.
So how do you go about? Oh, okay. I do agree. I agree. I agree. How do you? Okay. My question is, how do you move like that without per se getting into the friend zone, but then also having the ability to do that when the time you feel is
Of
right?
course.
How do you distinguish that?
All right.
Because
So
you go into a situation where when you could be really close friends with somebody, and a female will be like, "Oh, I didn't know you felt that way with me," or like, "Oh, I don't see you that way because you're my friend," and da da da. So like, how do you go about it? I'm saying like,
because you see the signs. Sometimes you see the signs. I'm gonna say this about women. I'm gonna give y'all one thing that I love about women. Y'all know every single thing. You know when a man likes you. You know when a man doesn't like you. You know when he's interested. I don't know how y'all do it. It's like you have a 10th sense that y'all just know.
yeah, women know a lot.
Yeah, so I respect that. So the way you go about it is like you let them know straight up. Like, listen, I know you're interested. I'm interested as well. You let that be said from the beginning, and you tell them the truth. Like, let's start out slow. Let's build something. I see a future with you. You see a future with me. Let's build. And it's all about being patient. It takes time. It takes hitting rock bottom. When you hit rock bottom, the only way to go from there is up. You can't get lower. So it's all about I feel like patience is like a key word. Like, you really just got use patience and communication. Like,
Because I feel like in a situation like that, it's inevitable. It's inevitable. One of the two parties gonna like each other.
yeah, of course.
Because think about it, it's proven scientifically. The more you're around, the more you're around, a person, the more you're gonna grow with them.
Yeah, the
and,
more
and,
love
and
you
like
get for
them eventually. Like,
yeah,
it's normal. Like, we're humans.
of
Like, we have
course.
feelings. Like,
Especially
and same things. If the more you're away from somebody, the more over time you
you miss them.
you lose. You could also lose feelings and fade away too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's very true.
and as well as if you're with them a lot, eventually your feelings are gonna start growing because
Yeah.
you start seeing people a little different. But I do agree. I feel like it would be dope, like having a friendship first because you get to know each other a little deeper than just partners. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah. You get to see what he's really about. You get to communicate and stuff like that. And I feel like with women is like when I don't know how to say it, man. It's like how can I put this in a good term? I'm gonna put this in steps, and then you tell me if you agree with the steps.
But
So let's say you start off as friends, or like let's start from the very very beginning. I'm a guy. Pause. He's a girl.
okay.
Pause. Pause, yo.
Major pause.
Major pause in there. You're
Capital letters
and all that. Exclamation points, whatever.
But
So let's say like I see her, and I say, yo, she type of high, whatever. Like, let me see if I could like if I talk to her. So I go, I introduce myself, whatever. However men go about it or women go about it, and you talking. So whatever we talking, and I be like, oh yo, we should hang out sometime, or let me get your number, or your Instagram, or however you do it. So like that's already the first step. That's already like you knocking on the door. So you already know he's interested in you. Then the next step is like, let's say y'all both having conversation or whatever, and you feel the vibe.
yeah,
Right? I feel like that's step two. The vibe is step two automatic.
Definitely.
It's what you feel.
Yeah.
So if it's good vibes and shit like that, eventually like, this vibe is valid. Now, that next step is gonna determine whether it be like you were saying earlier, the friendship part. That next step determines whether it's gonna be friend zone or whether y'all talking to build. Because you got the vibe. Then you tell them straight up like, yo, yeah, I fuck with our vibe, bro. I feel like we could be really good friends. That's the friend zone. Men gotta respect it. Women gotta respect it. Then it's the another vibe. Yeah, I fuck with your vibe, man. Like maybe there's something else. Like maybe we could go a different route, or maybe we like I feel some type of way, or I'm interested.
Or we can get to know each other. We friends.
Yeah.
So we get to know each other.
We should get to know each other at this level. How do you feel about that? Or the men or women might say, I agree. Then you take that route. I feel like that's always that's step 3. And then let's say step 4 for the friend zone. It's all about respect. Respect the friend zone. Like,
can you get out of the friend zone?
Yes and no. But
what do you have more chances of getting out or no?
No, you have more chances of staying in the friend zone.
So what if you had to do a split? What would you split it?
Definitely 75-25. But I'm gonna tell you
25 being the one that you moved out of the friend zone.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why though.
Okay.
Because when you're in the friend zone, like it's okay, like you flirt here and there. You still throwing some type of signals. That's where the 25 comes in. Because she might catch those signals. Because women catch everything. She might catch that signal and then maybe go forward with it, or she might shut it down. Like we just friends, whatever. So that's where it's at. So you gotta think like, all right, let's say like for men, let's say you want to get out of the friend zone. Like I can say, you flirt a little bit, or you can even sit down and talk to her, tell her how you feel. But this is how I feel. But I'm okay. I'm okay being just friends.
Yeah.
Like a lot of guys don't like doing that. I'm gonna talk like a guy. This is what guys do. All right. So excuse my language and everything. The guy would tell her he's interested. She'd be like, "Oh, I'm not interested." They'll be like, "I fuck you then, B. Like the fuck, you ugly anyways." And it's like, bro, that's corny, bro. She wasn't ugly when you were trying to get that.
That's facts, though.
Now all of a sudden she chopped.
She
chopped to you, but she probably not chopped to my boy,
don't
bro.
know how to take the L's, bro.
Yeah, yo, it's okay. Yo, I always say this. You can talk to 10 people. You don't got a bag on 10, bro. That one is a dub. That one is a dub, bro. You feel me? Like, yo, 1 out of every 10. All right, that's 10%, but
I think that's a dub.
That's a dub, bro. You want 10%, you want 0%.
I think that's
you could be talking to Pamela, or you could be talking to Pamela. You feel me? Like, you feel me? Like it just depends on you. Like you gotta really think about that.
Yeah.
Like there's ways out the friend zone. It's just how you play. Like
Hmm.
what do you think though?
Nah, I fake agree. I feel like sometimes niggas don't know how to take their L's and keep it pushing.
That's a
Like,
big fact. Take
and
that
and,
out,
and,
okay?
and like, a lot of people don't know how to handle rejection. Like,
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to handle rejection,
no, of
bro.
course,
It's
niggas
very
niggas don't
hard.
want to be rejected, but like,
Nobody do.
I don't feel like you have to be rejected and then fucking shit on somebody. Like, that's
Yo,
fucked up. You know, like
and
that's
then
disrespectful.
don't reject someone and be disrespectful
Yeah,
about
you
it.
don't have to.
If you be disrespectful about it, best believe that person is gonna be disrespectful to you. Be cool about it. Like be straight up. Like yo, listen, I love our friendship way too much to ruin that. Or be like, oh, I see potential, but I'm a little shaky. If she says that, that's where the 25% come in. Like that's your chance, bro. When she says those words,
What words?
the yeah, I feel what you're saying. I do see potential. That potential right there. That's me saying, copy. I'm in that. I'm in there. Why? Because I can easily turn that 25 into 30, 40, 50, 60, and it keeps going up from there.
You know what I feel like women do sometimes, they like in communication wise, they sometimes withhold things they should say,
Of
or
course.
things
Of course.
they are thinking. Like, I don't know why they do that sometimes. So, and then you be confused as a guy. Like what
Yeah.
the fuck?
It's like when you ask them what they want to eat.
Oh my god, bro, that shit
Yo,
gives me
I know one
upset,
thing and
bro.
one thing only. Do not ask them what they want to eat. You're supposed to know what the hell they want to eat. You're
Because
supposed
you
to
know
know
what's
what
the
they want.
problem, bro? If you choose for them and they don't fuck with it, you tight.
OD.
But then if you ask, they never know. They be like, ah, you
Yeah.
choose, it's whatever. So I feel like either way is the L.
But you know they testing you when they ask you that.
Yeah.
They testing you because they say you choose. They want to really see, and because I asked my girl, I'm like, yo, what you like? Why people females do that? Or women do that? They say we want to see if you really know us. Because if you really know her, you really fuck with her, you know exactly what you want. Like I know when my shorty's hungry, I know what the hell she want. She want fucking hash browns from McDonald's. I know for a fact, and she can attest to it.
Oh
She want hash browns
shit.
from McDonald's, and you know how I'm putting up in the car with hash browns from McDonald's. I ain't playing no games. I ain't wasting no time. When I ask her, you trying to go outside? I know where you want to go. You want to know where you want to go? Walmart. That's her favorite place. Like I just know, and because I pay attention to the little details, like oh they bring it up. You know what's funny? Yo? Women bring it up in like the most like normal conversation. Like, oh, I saw this thing in Walmart.
Boom,
Boom,
take a note.
boom, boom. You saw that in Walmart? Copy. I know you saw other things in Walmart. Oh, I
Yeah.
saw this thing in this mall. Or they'll
Mm.
ask you like, oh, have you ever been to this mall? Right there, she's throwing you curve. Like, come on, bro. She's throwing it at you right
Hmm.
there. She's telling you this is what I want to
And
do.
they get sometimes overlook that shit,
Yeah.
taking it for granted too.
And if a woman's undecided, take her to her favorite food. If you know
Definitely.
she's a pizza fan, bro, take her to some like Italian pizza where they make the shit right in
Actually in
front of
front of
you.
you and shit, like an
Yeah,
actual restaurant type
of
shit.
course. Or if she says, "Oh, I'm not," I got advice for y'all, man. Tell me how you think about this.
Hmm.
If a girl is undecided, take her to a buffet. Many options is right there
Just
for
many
her.
options.
That's it. The options is right there.
Imagine it'd be like, yo, I don't know what I want.
Y'all don't know what I want. And you know what you tell them? Baby, don't worry. Take everything. It's all for the price of one
You could
anyways.
also hit it with the throwback. You can have whatever's left.
Yo, shout out Jordan,
Shout
man.
out Jordan, man.
You
You
can
can
have
have
whatever's
whatever's
left.
left.
Or you can have everything. Yeah, yo, a buffet is literally a big ass table.
Oh
And you
shit.
could just go and get everything. They be like, oh, I don't know what I want from you. Be like, baby, it's okay. Look at this big ass plate I got for you. $20 place, $40. Don't violate. But take a little bit of everything. And whatever you like, go back and take more. I got it.
Where is it?
But I had a good question for you. And I know we've spoken about this before.
Mm-hmm.
This is very, very, very important to talk about.
Definitely.
How you feel about that splitting the bill situation? I know we don't agree on it. So how you feel about
You think we don't agree?
I know we don't agree.
Why you say that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Like this is my perception of it when it comes to the 50-50, like how y'all split the bill or like how y'all split
Mm-hmm.
bills when y'all live together. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer. This is how I grew up is if I live in a house with my wife, with my girl, with whatever,
Significantly,
with
yeah.
my significant other, if I live in a house with her, or an apartment, I feel like it's my duty as a man. I got the bills. I got it. Like I'll take care of the bills. You don't gotta pay no light bill. You don't gotta pay no rent. You don't gotta pay no cable, no Wi-Fi. You good because yeah, I want her to work, but I also want her to get her money. And because I expect things from a woman, and I know they expect things from me. They expect me to be clean. They expect me to bring home the bacon, like bring home the food, and I expect them to, to do the same. Be clean, or recoger. Like, not that that's your job, but like I expect you to do that. Or like maybe I cook or you cook, but like or take care of my kids. Like sometimes maybe I'm at work and I respect it that you taking care of my kid. Yeah, I respect women, even like the single women who actually take care of their children.
Yeah.
So I feel like in terms of the house bills, I'll take care of it. And then I feel like in terms of like when y'all going out, I feel like there's steps. Like let's say when y'all first meet, I feel like that first couple months when y'all meet and y'all going out, I feel like the man has to cover it. Like yo, you if you invited her out, you gotta take that. Or if she invites you out and it's the first couple months, you still gotta take that loss because you gotta see the reward at the end. But I feel like once y'all get into a relationship, it has to be that 50-50 or the 100-0.
You know why? You know why I look at it. I don't disagree, but I used to look at it a little different. The reason why I look at it a little different because it does make sense what you're saying. I look at it as a business, like because at the end of the day, marriage eventually is all a business. At another day,
money always ties
so how I look at it is like it'll be good to set that foundation from the beginning 50-50. I'm not saying that every time it has to be 50-50. Like sometimes I got you and the next time you got me, but it doesn't have to be talked about. It's just an instinct.
But you don't feel like that's a turn off for certain women in the beginning stage?
To a lot of women, yes. To a lot of women, they'll be like, yes. How I look at it, sometimes I look at it as like it's not even about being cheap. It's all about developing those habits early and boundaries, because I feel like once it gets deeper, committed and growth, like you also don't want a woman to get comfortable with expecting a guy to pay everything. That's because a lot of women I feel like could take advantage of that.
Yeah.
And I feel like setting that foundation from everything, and I feel like if both parties are working, it's dope if both contribute to the same thing. I'll say equally, because that's life. Again, life should be 50-50.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I'm gonna say the reason why I agree with it is because a lot of females or a lot of women are fighting for equality. So that's a part of being equal. But I feel like, the steps.
And think about it this way too. For example, let's get even deeper. Let's say we have an apartment, me and a significant other, and let's say I choose a situation, you say that you pay everything, right? And let's say eventually there's a fallout or niggas is arguing. Sometimes you might not be in the right state of mind and you may say something you shouldn't say, and somebody could be like, "Oh, but this is my house." And then the other party feels like, damn, like that's how you feel, and that starts argument. So I feel like if you keep it at 50-50, it's both y'all shit.
But the thing is,
in terms of assets and stuff like that.
At the end of the day, it's still both y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's still both of yours. It don't matter.
Not to everybody though.
Yeah, because money shouldn't dignify.
No, money should definitely
ownership.
Definitely not.
Ownership. Like both our names is on the lease. This house is out. Just because I pay everything doesn't mean that this is not our. This is our house. We both built this together.
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's true that you say that. Like I was just thinking about it. Like a lot of people, especially men, like to do that. They'd be like, "Oh, but this is mine."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, bro, it is yours, but you want to have that house by yourself, because you can have that house by yourself, and you could come home, your socks is gonna be on the floor, your clothes is gonna be everywhere. You're gonna have a big ass mess, because not every man is really like cleansy like that.
Definitely.
So sometimes you see the house is clean, the food is there. You better be grateful, because when that person leaves, that's when you're gonna miss them.
Mm-hmm.
So you gotta really like. I don't like people that do that though. They'll be like, "Oh, this is mine because I bought it."
Bro, a lot of people are materialistic, bro. I don't fuck with that materialistic shit, bro.
Or they'll be like, "Oh, I bought you that." Nah, yeah, you bought it for me. That means I own it now. If I buy Gilbert a laptop, that's Gilbert's laptop. I can just be like, "Oh, I bought that. I want it back." No, because I bought it as a gift.
Yeah.
Once you gift it, it's no longer your possession.
Mm-hmm.
Don't gift it at all from the beginning.
That's facts. Another thing too, I was having in a little get together a discussion yesterday. So I want to ask you what you think, because I feel like this could be a term that I feel like could be explained better to people. What do you consider? No, is a one night stand only apply to people you don't know, or could it be somebody you know?
No, this goes to everybody.
You think so?
Yeah, because you can have a one night stand with a friend. It's one night stand. You know it's not gonna happen again. Y'all were both lit.
So it could be somebody you don't know, or it could be somebody you know.
Yeah, because it's like, for example, like let's say you go out with a bunch of friends. It's like 5 guys, 5 girls. Mm-hmm. Y'all all cool and shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. This happens all the time. Yeah. Y'all get lit and y'all fuck.
Yeah.
That's a one night stand, bro. It's one night. That's where it's gonna stand.
Okay. What if it's a situation where you had a what if it's a situation where you fucked once You didn't fuck again for a minute, and then you fuck again. Is that still considered a one night stand or no?
Nah, that's considered. I
So
hit.
that's more than once then.
Yeah, I fucked. That's a 2 night stand.
You get VIP 2 day pass
VIP 2 day pass
or more.
or more. Depends how you feel. What's up? Let's talk about it.
Oh shit! That's
Nah. That situation is different. You don't feel like that's a different situation, though, because like,
what the second one I said.
yeah. Because a one night stand is like, I feel like this is my definition of one night stand.
Mm-hmm.
We did it once, and that's where it's gonna stand. At. That's where it's gonna stay. Like we did it that one time. We were both lit. We was just in the moment. It happened. That's it.
You ever heard A$AP Rocky say, "If I hit it one time, then I like her." No. If I hit it one time, then I pipe her. If I hit it 2 times, then I like her. No. If I fuck one time, then I like her. If I fuck 2 times, no.
I see probably one time.
The first one is the pipe. The second one is a like her, and then if I fuck 3 times, I'm a wifer.
Yeah.
You believe that?
Hell no. You know how many people I know fuck the same girl 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 times?
True,
He don't give a fuck about her. You know how many females I know fuck the same guy 3, 4, 5 times? You don't give a fuck about that nigga. Sometimes it's about conveniency. If you fuck that girl and she live across the street, what do you think is gonna happen?
Niggas is piping, bro.
I'm again and again and again because it's just like it's a convenience.
It's there. It's
just
consistent.
there. Like yo, my side nigga, like my fuck buddies out of town. I know niggas across the street. That's my second fuck buddy or whatever. You know, for the females or males.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't know, like I don't think because you fuck somebody 3 times that mean anything. Because you could have, I feel like you could have sex with somebody and not feel nothing at all.
Nah, yeah.
Because I know females, they like women, like sometimes they like women. Like I don't think a woman is a hoe just because she fucked multiple niggas.
Yeah,
she's just experienced.
You know what's crazy? I feel like as we got older, that definition changed for us mentally too.
Yeah, bro. I don't feel like because she got 10 bodies, she's a hoe.
Yeah.
Why she a hoe? What about she 30 and
she was single? Then it's valid. Yeah,
you
single. What it is.
I don't know. Like, I don't even know. Like, what do you define like a hoe is for a man or a woman?
I feel like a hoe for a woman would be somebody cheating. Cheating is going around. Like if you're in a relationship.
Yeah, cheating. Yeah, that's true.
To be honest, yeah, and like, I guess if you fucking like the same niggas from the same circle, that's type going around.
Yeah.
Like, or like the same niggas fucking the same bitches in the same circle.
Like, let's say this for example. Let's say just a random girl and you fucked. And that I didn't know you fucked though. Like we never all three been in the same spot at the same time. They say you fucked one night stand, and like 2 months later I go to that same club and I see her and I fuck. Does that make her a hoe?
But what are the chances that if you're my man, I won't tell you that I fucked?
But what about
you won't know?
But what about if you don't got to picture her because it was a one night stand? That's where it stood at.
What if I give you the name? That's not enough.
Come on, bro. How many people got the name? Come on. How many people got the name like?
Now, most likely there will be some type of picture. You know the vibes.
It depends. Well, I'm gonna be like, yeah. Oh shit, yo, this is the birthmark Gilbert sent me. Yo, you fuck my boy Gilbert. Like, I'm not thinking about that. One, I'm late, and two, I'm in the moment. Like, my son, hey, fuck, we both. It don't matter. It was 2 months ago. But I feel like I was gonna go back to that whole topic real quick. Like, for me, also something that we consider a hoe for a man or woman is, let's say she fucked you tonight. And then
she fucked somebody else within 24 hours.
Less than that.
That's fake coin around, bro.
Even less than that. Like let's say she fucked him tonight in the club. They go to the bathroom, whatever. She fucked him. Then she go on the surfer. She chilling. She dancing. Gilbert bounce. She see me with it.
And you entertain it, blah blah blah. Yeah, say you take her home or whatever.
Nah, I take her to the same bathroom, same spot.
Oh yeah, that's some whole shit.
That's some whole shit for men and women though. That's some whole shit. Yeah. Like you got to think about it. First of all, you're not about to give me no SED on some corny shit.
Or niggas piping 2 bitches in the same day.
Yeah, that's some whole shit, yo.
Yeah.
Niggas is more hoes than females at the end of the day. Cause niggas be fucking mad.
Nah, I think low key is even, bro.
Nah, cause you don't know why, bro. Cause I feel like
women do these shit too, bro.
Yeah, but I feel like women fuck who they want and men fuck who they can.
Nah,
so
that's facts. If
a man can fuck 7 girls in 7 hours, some whole ass nigga. If a woman wants to fuck 7 niggas in 7 hours, that might be some whole shit. Or either that or you're a porn star. Which one you want? I don't mind you being a porn star, but let me say this, that's whole activity.
Yeah.
It's you get in the realm of whole activity.
Facts, I agree. I also had a couple polls in my IG. I had asked, which is worse to you, a thief or a liar?
A liar.
Why?
Because a liar is gonna steal from you and lie about it. A liar is gonna take your wallet and say he ain't take it when you saw him take it. A thief is gonna take it and not give a fuck if
You
he
feel
take
like,
it.
and you feel like with a thief, you could watch him eventually.
Yeah, because you know he's a thief, so you're not gonna be around him. But a liar, you don't know he's a liar because he's lying.
He could be around you.
Because he's lying. How you gonna know he's a liar if he's lying to you? Like, oh, you lying? You a liar? How you know? How you know I'm lying? Well, the thief is like, I know you a thief because you robbed Uncle James and Uncle Schmurda, bro. You a thief. You're not coming to my crib.
Yeah,
A liar could have robbed
a
the
liar
whole.
could be next to you. You chilling.
Yeah, he
and
could have
think
robbed
that
the whole
lying.
hood. He probably robbed the whole hood. Yeah, oh, yo, where my phone at? Like, he got it, and we know he got it, but he lying about it. So how you gonna know?
Oh, you seen this person? I ain't see them, but you saw them.
But you saw, like, yo, I just saw you with this nigga in the whip, bro. Like, how you gonna lie?
Yeah.
Yo, a liar is the worst, bro.
Both are bad though, but that's
both are bad. But at least you know a thief.
Nah, I think don't fuck with liars, bro.
Yeah, a liar.
Because everybody lies. I don't know lie.
Yeah,
Everybody.
but it's different.
But it's because sometimes you have to. Not trying to
lie your way out of
not trying
situation.
not trying to say that I'm supporting lying, but there's times lying is better than saying the truth in certain situations.
You lied. You know how many times I told a job in a job interview I said I was a supervisor or a manager. But yeah, I was a manager for 2 years. No, I wasn't. But that's how you get the job. If you lying to better yourself in terms of like a job interview or like in terms of forgetting a car, or whatever.
Like if it's needed to lie, like
yeah, you need to lie to, or even if you need to lie to survive, bro. Niggas lie when they go to court all the time. Like, oh, I'm gonna take a plea deal. You know you ain't do it, bro. Why you taking a plea deal? That's lying.
Yeah, that is fake lying.
You lying, bro. Why you lying for yourself, bro? Don't throw yourself under the bus like that.
Damn, bro, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, think about that, bro. Lies ain't it.
Yo, question for you. Now let's switch it up before we wrap this up. Who's your? Let me give you a benefit of the doubt. Who's your 5 artists right now that's in rotation for you that you'd be like, yeah, this is the niggas I go to listen to. Like, of course, there's a lot of artists that you may listen to, but like, who's the niggas that you like? Yo, like, fuck it. Like, I don't want to look for shuffling. I'm gonna just play these niggas.
You know who my number 1 is, though.
Say it.
Meek Millie.
Hey.
Yo, I can listen.
Today's on 1 year anniversary from championships, bro.
Yo, and he about to get a Grammy. That's what
I'm saying. Hopefully, bro.
Meek Mill is always gonna be number 1 for me. Like, I go to Meek Mill. I don't care. When I open my phone, the first thing I play is the championship album of Rip. Because it's a championship season.
Yeah.
And then one person that really surprised me though, bro, like is really my number 2, is really Pop Smoke, bro. Like,
yeah, I fuck with him.
Yo, he surprised the shit out of me, son. Like I'm like,
yo, you heard the tape?
Which one?
The blue shit, the one that has Dior.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the party. Woo, that shit was solid. That shit was solid.
I be bumping that shit. I love loud music like that.
Yeah,
like, that's why I like
that gritty shit.
Yeah, like that. Like, let's get it. What's up? I like music that made me want to go out and shoot some shit up. So I'm not about that life, but I'm not about that life. But my music, I listen to that type of shit. Like, Casanova, so fucking. I'm not even from Brooklyn, but I feel Brooklyn when I listen to that nigga. You feel me? I feel like I'm from there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, to turn it over a little bit, I like a lot of Spanish music. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I listen to Romeo all the time, bro. I be in here dancing.
Nigga the GOAT, bro.
Fact. Yeah, he's the GOAT. Like, niggas like that. And I could say, like, I like to listen to old music too. So I listen to, like, well, not old, but like Drake. Sometimes I listen to like, what's his nigga name? B.I.G. I listen to Biggie sometimes. Like, I like that old shit just because it's interesting to me. You know what I'm saying? But how about you,
though? For me right now, I'll say, of course, it's Drake. You know, that's the guy.
It's the GOAT.
I listen to Tory a lot. Tory Lanez heavy.
Tory Lanez is nice. I fuck with Tory.
I think it's nice, bro. I listened to A Boogie Hard Body.
Yeah, you ain't fuck with A Boogie in the beginning.
At first, I talked about that.
I had told you, like,
yeah. That nigga grew on me, big time. Shout out to A Boogie, my nigga. Hybrid label shit, man.
I respect it, bro. I respect it. Down Q is type nice too.
Yeah, I listen to. I think listen to The Weeknd a lot too.
Weeknd is nice too. That would be number 6 for me.
Yeah.
You talk about what you think about what's nigga's name? You went to his concert the other day. No. Travis.
I fuck with Travis in my top 5.
I know you definitely fuck with Travis.
Yeah, he's dropping the album soon too.
So went all the way to Houston,
Texas, nigga. You already know.
He went all the way to Houston for Astroworld. He better have Homeboy in his top 5.
Facts.
You feel me? But I respect it.
Definitely top 5.
I definitely respect that.
First time too. That shit was dope. Yeah, bro. I listen to niggas, bro. I listen to some Gunna. He fake grew on me too. I listen to Future. Future might be my top 5 too.
Yeah.
Still.
You feel like it takes time for certain people to grow on you, though, right?
Definitely.
But those become the biggest fans. The one that when it grows on you.
Yeah.
They're the biggest fans.
Nigga, I like Tory. I hated Tory Lanez, bro.
You know what I miss,
way
bro?
back.
Yeah. I low-key miss Triple X too, bro.
Nah, that nigga was talented. Facts.
Yeah.
Man, niggas fuck with him, bro. He got a big ass fan base.
Yeah, I still fuck with his music, bro. Like that shit touches me, okay.
Um, yeah, bro. I do listen to my Spanish shit sometimes. I be in my bag. You
You
know that
gotta get in
Romeo
that
nigga,
buzz,
that
man.
old shit, that Raulín
Exactly.
Rodriguez
Yeah.
nigga, fucking Teodoro nigga, fucking Fran
Osuna,
Reyes. Osuna
Anuel.
just out the album, bro. I gotta hear that shit.
Yeah, I gotta hear that shit too.
Anuel, I fucking listen to him. I listen to Bad Bunny.
Anuel is
El
cold.
Alfa, El
El
Alfa the
Alfa.
goat, bro. That
Oh,
nigga's
go.
wavy, bro. El
That's a
Alfa
fact.
running shit in DR. I listen to Omega too when I
Yeah,
go on my
bro.
throwback shit.
Yeah.
Facts. But yo, I appreciate you for having this conversation, my nigga.
Definitely.
Episode 21 with my guy
On the
Edward.
books.
Facts, bro. I appreciate coming down from New York City. I appreciate you giving me this time. I feel like it was a very productive week, bro. I appreciate it.
Definitely.
My nigga, bro.
You already
Always.
know, man. 15 years strong.
Any
We
last things you
fighting,
want to
bro.
say to these people?
Just wanna say, man, like no matter what y'all do in life, take the time out and really listen to what Gilbert be saying, bro. Like I know for a fact, like the episodes I do try to watch, I'm a very busy person, but when I do watch them, like it's a very country, like it's controversial. Like sometimes I agree with him, sometimes I'll be like, I don't agree with the
And
fuck
that's
he's saying.
fine. And that's what I want
But that's what's the point, like
for conversation and thought.
yeah, like really take time out of your day and listen to what he's saying because he can either change your mentality or he can improve your mentality, or maybe you might disagree with him, but he's gonna be the type of person that he'll have that conversation with you. He's not gonna be like, oh, you don't agree with me? I fuck you. Really listen to what he's saying, and if you disagree with him, let him know. He'll definitely
Yeah,
respond
like
to you.
I'm not here to make you guys agree with me or disagree. I just want to give you guys a conversation, make you guys think, be proactive.
Definitely.
Maybe if one person listens, they have a oh shit, this stuck out to me. Let me have this
Yeah,
conversation with a friend, blah blah blah. And that started from this, and that's what I'm
definitely.
looking for. But this is my new YouTube channel. Check it out, subscribe, leave a comment below, like it,
Like,
don't like
comment,
it, whatever,
subscribe.
man. Any feedback is appreciated. Also, check out my podcast on
On
SoundCloud at
SoundCloud.
Gilbert Moda. It's going to be there as well. I'm also going to include a miss in the podcast in the SoundCloud as well. And I'm going to keep delivering content and have new episodes for you guys coming soon. Gilbert season out. Jeez. What a fucking ball,